Welcome to Technology Changing Agriculture, proudly presented by PIFA and funded by the Australian New South Wales Government Storm and Flood Industry Recovery Program. This video is targeting technologies in a managed environment content in the following outcome from the New South Wales Agricultural Technology Syllabus. AG59 evaluates management practices in terms of profitability, technology, sustainability, social issues, and ethics. Technology has changed our lives, and it is no different in agriculture. From the simple invention of the plough to the highly advanced use of driverless tractors. These tractors use global positioning systems and sensor technology to complete tasks in the field. This is an example of how agricultural technology enables more efficient and smart farming. The adoption of technology in agriculture has created new, exciting career opportunities. One of the advantages of using technology has been the collection of data to improve decision-making on farms. Companies are constantly developing and applying new technology within agriculture. The Talimba Feedlot research farm at University of New England is no different. This purpose-built feedlot enables researchers to investigate feedlot design to solve problems like feed consumption and impact of weather and methane emissions. Research stations are in a unique position as they can collect and analyze the data required to help solve these problems.
The feedlot was built as part of the Beef CRC with the aim of looking at a few different aspects around feedlot production because it was quite a new thing in Australia back then. So you'll see that some of the feed pads are on different slopes and there's different size pens, and that was to facilitate some of that research around what's the best slope for feedlot pens in terms of drainage and cattle movement.
Cattle are ruminants, and in the process of digesting their food, methane is produced. The green feed system is used at Talimba Feedlot to measure methane levels from cattle belching. This technology collects data from individual cows so the methane emissions can be analysed according to the cow's genetics and feed intake.
We're also measuring methane on all of these animals as they come through. We try to overlap it with while they're doing their feed intake tests so that we can look at feed intake and methane records. And then the heifer portion from the southern multi-breed, they're having methane recorded as well, but that's all happening in the paddock at the DPI research stations. So we can look at differences between feedlot and paddock production, given the linkage between the two groups of animals.
Think about the comparison between different production systems in the methane experiment at Talimba Feedlot. What are the two different production systems being compared in the methane experiment, and which system is intensive? Pasture, a paddock or extensive production system versus feedlot, an intensive production system. The GrowSafe units used a cattle's ear tag to monitor how much, how often, and what a particular cow eats. The data is sent to computers where it is used to calculate the feed efficiency of each individual animal. In modern agriculture, technology is revolutionizing how we raise livestock. Feedlots employ advanced techniques that enhance feed efficiency and minimize methane production. Cattle are fed diverse diets that impact growth and environmental effects. Traditional feeds like hay and grasses provide essential nutrients and fiber. Grazing crops like legumes and clover enhance nutritional content and soil health. Grain is nutrient-rich and can accelerate cattle growth, and even seaweed, an eco-friendly option shown to reduce methane emissions. Think about the relationship between feed type and management ease. If feed efficiency and methane production can be controlled by feed type, which production system would be easier to manage feed intake? A feedlot enables a producer to control feed type, availability, and volume. Collecting weather information to measure heat load is another example of using technology to capture data.
The data is used by lots of different research projects for depending what they're doing, but we also use it just on a daily sort of basis, especially over summer, for our heat load monitoring. Heat load monitoring and heat load management is a really important thing in a feedlot situation because cattle can accumulate heat.
Think about methods to regulate temperature for cattle. How might the cattle be kept cooler in feedlots? Through the use of shade cloth over the pens. Investing in a shade cloth system not only improves animal comfort and reduces heat stress, but also enhances feed efficiency, potentially lowering mortality and morbidity rates. Think about the financial benefits of implementing a shade cloth system. How could the cost of installing a shade cloth system improve profitability in a feedlot? Cattle growth and production is increased or maintained at full capacity. Technology has been adapted and developed for many uses in agriculture. Agricultural engineers are constantly finding new uses for drones, such as seeding pastures in inaccessible areas. Motion-activated cameras are used to capture and record the movement of feral animals on properties. Technology like Smart Shepherd has been used to identify valuable maternal genetics in individual sheep and calculate an animal's estimated breeding value, or EBV for short. This enables farmers to select the best sheep for future breeding. Technology enables the tracking of cattle as they move across paddocks. The adoption of technology also provides data which can be analysed to improve decision-making on farms. Clearly, technology in agriculture creates many new and exciting career opportunities. Are you up for the challenge? Make a judgment on the value of technology and data collection to improve the management of agricultural production. Provide your answer to engage in a class discussion.